So this interview, it was on Zoom call, or you had to virtually, because Corona was also going on at that time. So how was the interview?
The interview was online basically on some app. I don't remember which app was used,
Okay.
and like each and every coding test and everything that of all the companies that had visited our campus was basically online
Mm-hmm.
this year.
Yeah. So how long was the interview? Like 30 minutes or?
My first interview was around 40 minutes, and my
Mhm.
second interview was around 1 hour.
Okay. So just you had to basically code the question, or you had to explain them also. Like how was it?
uh, we had to explain our thought process basically, like how did we approach the solution. Yeah, but the most important thing for an interview is don't directly jump to the solution. Go about slowly. The interviewer will be impressed by that.
Hmm. Mhm. How many questions did they ask in the interview?
In my first interview there were two questions as I mentioned, and in my second interview one coding question, and they asked about my project.
Okay, great. So yeah, I think project whichever you have made, that should be done properly. Like whatever question they ask in and out, you should be able to explain all those from your project, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Also, you mentioned that you have worked mainly on interview bit and code force, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in code force there are a lot of things that I think a lot of like students don't know, such as the one that you had showed me, in which you were doing competitions, live competition and all something. It was like one-on-one player points and all something. So can you explain about that particular thing?
Yeah, basically that thing that was actually a Discord bot. Like you can play a 1v1. There exists a code forces bot for Discord where you can play with each other in a 1v1 mode. And on code forces there are live contests like on any other coding platforms, and or you can search for problems using the like you can filter out problems by their ratings, or you can filter out by their tags. Like you want to solve some uh, proper graphs question, or you want to solve some number theory question, or any thing, you can give a tag and filter out the problems.
Okay, great. And what about interview bit?
In interview bit there are sections that they are perfectly divided in sections, and like the first question, first section as far as I remember, is about time complexity, and then comes arrays, and then binary search and all those stuff.
Right, right. So in every section, I think even I have tried that. In every section, there are some 20 or 25 problems, something like that.
Yeah.
And there are different points also over there. For harder
Yeah,
questions, there is more points and all.
I would
Okay.
suggest don't look at the points in an in interview bit, because they are of no use. Because the times there is a timer, and if you look at the points, then you tend to look at the solution after a few moment of time. But I would suggest you try the problem yourself so that you would gain more experience without looking at the
Right,
solution.
right. So once we are able to solve the hard problems, our thinking process develops in that way, and then we are able to solve more and more
Yeah.
problems, hard ones.
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, I think our audience will definitely able to learn a lot from this video about how you can study mainly DSA and how you can crack internships such as Microsoft, about all the engagement programs and all that also they'll be aware about. So yeah, I think that is it for the interview. Thank you everybody. This was Prathamesh, and do like, share, and subscribe. That will give me a great boost. And I'll hopefully see you again in another video with some another great topic. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.
Thank you.